Hello everyone. Welcome to yet another exciting session where we talk about stocks and direct equity. I am Sonam Punjabi from Tara Capital Moneyfy, and I'm delighted to guide you through today's session. Before we jump into the insightful session, I have fantastic news for our viewers. Moneyfy users can now invest in stocks, IPOs, FNOs, commodities, and much more directly on the platform. I'm thrilled to introduce our guest today, Mr. Himanshu. He's a SEBI registered research analyst and a presenter at Dhan. Hi, Himanshu, and thanks for taking the time out.
Thank you so much, Sonam. Thank you so much to all our viewers for watching us today. And thanks for having me here. Even I'm equally excited to discuss all these things about the stocks and everything which I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're diving into our topic, Himanshu, that every trader needs in their toolkits, and that's how to read charts, how to use technical analysis, right? So now I know some of us might be thinking that charts, are we going to overwhelm them with graphs? So of course, answer is no. Himanshu will keep it simple and fun and practical and show you the dashboards at Dhan. So yeah, Himanshu, what on earth is the charts that you're going to take us through for the markets? What's the mystery around the charts?
That was the same question I asked myself around 17 years ago when I lost a lot of money in the stock market. And then I got to know from someone that there are a couple of kind of analysis that people follow across the world. So let me tell you something very interesting here to all my viewers here, to all our viewers here. There are five different types of analysis that people follow across the world. So one is, for example, people like, for example, you and me. I'm not sure where our viewers are sitting right now, but I'm very sure, for example, hypothetically, they are sitting somewhere in Mumbai, Gujarat, Chennai, and Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad, wherever. They would not have, like, for example, let us say it is the month of November or December. So they will not be thinking about carrying an umbrella when they are going out today. Why? Because the broader weather is not rainy or monsoon. So this entire financial market is primarily driven by one very important kind of analysis, which is called economic analysis. So first kind of analysis that people across the world they follow is economic analysis. Second type of analysis is they also follow certain kind of quantitative terms, like for example, mean, median, mode, etc. So they follow statistical quantitative analysis. Then also there's one more kind of analysis, which is derivative analysis. Of course, I'm not going to discuss about derivatives today, but open interest, PCR, all these kind of analysis. The fourth and one of the most widely followed analysis, along with the one that we are going to delve deeper today, is fundamental analysis. People follow the balance sheets, income statement, management analysis, sales, revenue, etc. The fourth one is fundamental, and the fifth one, again, one of the most widely followed analysis by the traders across the world. It is technical analysis. And technical analysis is something that comprises of all these charts, indicators, tools, all these things. I lost a lot of money in trading around 17 years ago. And that is when I thought of becoming part of the stock market, because there's one question that I answered for myself is, if I have lost this money, someone would have gained it. It only means that I was in the wrong team. I was on the wrong side of the game. So can this thing be learned? And the answer was, of course, yes. I met a few
Yeah.
people. I started reading some books. And then someone gave me a very correct answer that you can learn technical analysis and you can become a profitable trader. And let me tell you today, after 17 years, I can safely say, I mean, I am a SEBI registered research analyst, and I have worked as a very good, a kind of profitable trader, I can say to myself. So I can make money by trading here. So this entire trading is what is done through charts. And let me first, before we proceed further, let me first introduce you to our platform on charts. And it is one of the best. As a trader also, I can tell you, of course, I'm representing Dhan, so definitely I would have my biases in favor of Dhan, but then at the same time, I can tell you one thing, that this is one of the best platforms that one can see for trading. This one I'm saying as a trader. So this
Yeah.
is Dhan's trading view console, wherein you can look at all these charts. I mean, these charts, I would not like to go into the analysis of this, how do we study technicals, but primarily, this one platform comprises of all the three things that a technical analyst requires for studying charts. One is price action. So there are certain indicator, there are certain, for example, patterns. There are certain indicators, for example, candlestick patterns. This is a part of uh, the price action theory. Do not get overwhelmed. It is just the name of the candles which are written here for someone who knows about these charts. Let me
Yeah.
remove them. So you have the price action things. You have some of the tools here, as you can see, and then you have certain indicators also. There are hundreds of indicators that are available. So all these things are readily available on Dhan's platform, where you have so many type of charts. Not just this, you can have your own type of chart. For example, one of the most common type of chart followed in the world is bar chart or a candle chart. But then some of the Japanese people also follow some great type of charts. For example, Heikin-Ashi charts. For example, point and figure charts. Of course, some of them are very overwhelming for me also, even after being in the market for almost 2 decades. But then I'm sure our viewers are smart enough to understand that there are something called charts, and all these are readily available on Dhan's TradingView console, wherein you just need to type tv.dhan.co and bingo, you reach this page by scanning a QR from your app, and you are able to see the charts of all the stocks that are available on Indian platform, be it National Stock Exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange, Multi Commodity Exchange. All these type of charts are available with us. So that's a brief idea about how to proceed these charts.
Superb, superb, yeah, Himanshu. This looks very, at least to me, user friendly also. But Himanshu, मुझे एक चीज बताओ. A lot of our traders swear by say personalized time frames, right? And a lot of our traders also use different time frames to analyze charts. See, my question here is, how do you decide which time frame is best for you? Is it better to stick to one specific time frame, or should traders experiment with a mix of different time frames, so that I get a fuller picture of the market?
Right,
And
right,
most important question is, how do I personalize these time frames
right.
so that I can fine tune my trading strategies?
Absolutely, absolutely. So thanks for that question. I would like to give you two answers to this question. One, see, first, a person should be deciding for themselves, a trader should be deciding for himself or herself what kind of trading style you want to follow, what kind of trader you are. Like, for example, if Sonam has to travel from Delhi to Mumbai, so of course, Sonam would not be going through a bicycle or a bike. But if Sonam has to travel from, let us say, Andheri to some other station in Mumbai, then maybe flight is not a better option. So whenever we take any decision every day, day in, day out, we decide a lot of things. A lot of decisions are based on that. The same way, first thing you need to ask yourself, what kind of trader you are. Do you want to become an intraday trader? Do you want to become a swing trader? Or you want to become a positional trader? If you want to become an intraday trader, there are so many time frames for you. So you can have ranging from 5 seconds time frame to, I mean, you see, there are time frame of up to 12 months. But because your question is that how can I choose my time frame? If you
Yeah.
want to become an intraday trader, you can choose any of these smaller time frames.
Yeah.
They all are readily available with you. If you want to become a swing trader, that is want to take a position for the next few days, you can take these kind of time frames. But if, for example, one of our investors is hypothetically an investor and he wants to invest in certain companies, hypothetically TCS or maybe Tata Motors or Reliance Industries or whatsoever, then they can also use these kind of time frame wherein one candle, let us say this one candle is representing 1 month. In the same
Right.
way, for example, if I click one here, this one candle is representing 1 minute. The most important part or the most interesting part here is, I would say, it's a state of the art thing. And as a trader, I can tell you, not a lot of platforms are providing this feature. You can create your own time frame. Like, for example, you see, you want to create a 3 minutes time frame, or I cannot see a 8 minutes time frame here. I'll just type here 8 minutes, and it will create a 8 minutes time frame for me. Now it will take some time to load though, because it's a fresh data. But then if I click on 8 minutes time frame, see how quickly it did this. So this one candle is now representing 8 minutes. So I mean, two answers to your question. One, you can choose from any of these time frames. If you want to take a trade for the next few minutes or seconds, take a time frame of minutes to seconds. Maybe you want to take a view for next few days or weeks. You can choose any of these time frame. Most interestingly, you can make your own time frame also, maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, or whatsoever. So there's a wide range of time frames available based on traders' mindset. They can choose a time frame.
And they can personalize. Very nice.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Himanshu, there are many indicators and many options out there. There are moving averages, there is RSI, you name it, and we have it, right? My question is, how do you decide that which indicator to apply to your charts? Is there a thumb rule of sorts, or is there something that can be combined together to get effective analysis, right? Or is it that we should go ahead with some trial and errors to see what works best for my trading style? So what would you say about that?
Yeah. So I think if I answer this question completely, if you allow me the time to answer this question completely, I would take around two
Yeah,
hours
well,
to discuss this entire topic. But then we will not be taking this long. So because your question started with that, how can someone decide how to choose a time frame for themselves? Or sorry, how to choose an indicator for themselves? One point, see, uh, on many of the platforms, you have a limitation of the number of indicators that you can apply at some point in time.
yeah,
One, there are so many, there are hundreds of indicators that you can apply here, as you can see here. Even on my screen, you see I have hidden these four indicators. I'm using a plain chart here. You can apply as many indicators on most of the platforms. You always have a limitation of the number of indicators that you can use, but at Dhan, you have unlimited indicators. And when I say unlimited, I mean it. There are unlimited indicators that you can apply here. For example, even after applying four indicators here, if I want to apply another indicator, for example, RSI, and then RSI divergence, and then stochastic RSI, you can have so many indicators together. Point number
yeah,
one. Point number two, now coming to another important question that you asked me, how someone can choose an indicator. Though it's a very vast question to answer, but I would just like to answer this in one statement. Primarily, you may divide, especially as a beginner, I would say, primarily you may divide your indicators into two parts. The ones that can help you find the trend and the ones that can help you find the reversals. The ones that help you find the trend are mostly around averages.
okay,
Like for example, if I am applying this chart of Nifty 50, so what is the average? I can apply an indicator by clicking on moving average. There are so many, as you can see, there are hundreds of moving averages here. So
yeah,
when you click on just moving average, this tells you the trend of the market. For example, again, would not like to go into much detail there, but then just a brief idea that because the indicator is going down, I can safely say that Nifty is currently in a bearish state for an intraday trader who is using an 8 minutes chart.
okay,
But if you want to find a reversal, then there are certain oscillators, for example, relative strength index, or for example, stochastic RSI. Now, let us say on a daily chart, this stochastic can give you a reversal. You see, it gave you a sell signal here where the orange
yeah,
line uh, goes above the blue line. So, and this was the top in Nifty. When the blue line went above the orange line, this was a breather for Nifty. So to
yeah,
catch the averages or to catch the long-term trend, one can or a beginner can start using any of these averages. While to catch the reversals, I would suggest one should be going with oscillators. Of course, there are so many additions to this statement, but at a holistic level, at a broader level, I would like to state like this.
yeah.
Maybe some beginners may be helping. Maybe
Yeah,
help.
interesting, interesting. So, Himanshu, now let's talk about watch lists. This is something, every trader needs, but not sure if they often use it to its full potential, right? Many traders create multiple watch lists to track different assets or markets.
Right.
But the question is, how do you decide what to put on the watch list? Do you create separate lists for different sectors, time frames, or strategies?
Mhm.
Because I'm sure a lot of our viewers would be creating, say, multiple watch lists, or I'm sure there are other features like colors, etc., on them that you can take
Right.
us through, right?
Right.
So yeah, Himanshu, that's something that we'd want to know from you.
Yeah. So I think my viewers will be able to see this and they will be able to notice one common thing in all these uh, I mean, the parts of watch list is that they all are the part of index, or they all are Nifty or India's indices. So as you can see, the name is also saying indices. And then I have made one more watch list wherein I am checking the top 100 stocks of Nifty. So
Okay.
starting from Adani Energy Solution to Avenue Supermarts and so on and so forth. Now the beautiful
Yeah.
part is I have made all these watch lists for myself, for my own personal use for analysis purposes. Now, hypothetically, let us assume that this is my trading system. I am checking something using moving average and stochastic RSI.
Hmm.
Now, at the end of the day, I just need to do one thing. I'll be clicking on, let us say, Adani Enterprises. Then I'll be going down. Now I'm not clicking. I'm just pressing a down button, a down arrow on my PC or a laptop, and it is changing the stocks here. Similarly, I have one more watch list that comprises only of commodities. So after 4 o'clock, when I'm trading the commodity markets, so I'm only looking at that watch list. So I need not look at different platforms to get a different idea about all this stuff. All I need to do is, for example, one more thing. For example, the stocks which are on my radar completely, I mean, which I want to
Hmm.
actively track. I do not even need to watch these 100 stocks. I'll simply put them on radar for a daily chart. Now these are the stocks which are currently on my radar. I'm not saying whether I'm going to buy them or sell them. For some purpose, they are on my radar for now. Like for example, Reliance Industries, Ambuja Cement, Tata Steel, etc. So yes, watch list is an amazing thing, and I personally create a lot of watch lists for myself. I mean, we can give a color coding also, but then the most important thing I use here is I create different watch lists for myself. One for commodity, one for equity, and in equities also, I can have the large cap stocks and the mid cap stocks. And you can have around 100 stocks in one watch list, and you can have multiple watch lists with this. And so undoubtedly watch list for a trader like me or for someone who wants to start trading, they will come very handy for a beginner.
Yeah. Yeah. It can help the traders spot opportunities also faster.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. And not just this, even if you want to apply multiple charts on a screen, you can apply some dhan layout here. So you see, you will be able to look at these two charts at one point in time. So there are so many
Oh,
features on the charts along with
yeah.
this watch list that you can, I mean, that will also help you trade very quickly. Yeah.
Superb, Himanshu. This was very insightful. I wanted to now talk about setting alerts. One of the most important features in trading platform, because markets are moving very fast. It's very easy to miss a price level or a trend change that I am
Right.
chasing, right?
Right.
How can we approach setting up alerts? How can I set up alerts? Can I set up alerts only for price points or technical levels, or maybe change in volumes also? How can I do that on the platform?
So, for example, you see in today's market only. So again,
Yeah.
I'm not sharing any recommendation or something here. I'm just showing you my live example. So simply by going on the right side of the screen, you can maybe set an alert for, as you can see, I've set an alert for Axis Bank that whenever it comes around this level, this will send me a notification on my mobile, on my email as a as a push notification, and also as a push notification on my PC where Dhan's trading view console is running. So
Okay.
I can simply click on, for example, Tata Steel, and I want to buy, hypothetically, I want to buy Tata Steel above some particular number, let us say 157. So I know that the indicator is here and I want to buy the stock. Once it has broken above this index, so I'll just simply click on this plus sign. It will create an alert for myself, and not just an alert, I can also add some notes here. For example, I want to buy, hypothetically, I want to buy some this quantity for some reason. Like, so you can set an alert. So at all points in time, this alert will remain active. And whenever this level is broken, they will automatically send you alert with this notes also, so that it reminds you, because as a trader, you will be looking at so many stocks and you may forget a lot of things. So that will also remind you of how to do this. Not just this, along with the alert, you can also place the orders directly from here. So you can create a new order here. Like for example, you want to buy the product Once it comes at, let us say, 155, you can buy some stock. Not just this, you can also place the profits. You can also place the stop loss, whether you want to trade intraday or MTF or delivery, whatsoever you want to do, you simply need to place the orders now. So these alerts are beautiful thing for someone who is a very serious trader and he is tracking a lot of things at one point in time.
Yeah, because it's been activated on so many platforms, there is no chance that a trader could miss it on
Right,
SMS,
absolutely. And
notifications on
today,
the
yeah,
platform.
correct. And today, India has the largest number of stocks available for trading on exchanges. So with this, you cannot miss because there are almost 6,000 stocks available for trading. So you cannot track all these stocks together. So you need these kind of technology-driven features for yourself.
Yeah. So slightly talking deeper into just the feature that you showed. So Himanshu, instead of say flipping between windows and manually entering orders, can you tell us more about how from the charts directly itself I can place orders? What all functionalities are available in the chart itself?
Yes. So certainly, thanks for that question. Rather, I would say that there are two different, or rather, there are two beautiful things that you can do over the charts itself. So from this chart, as you can see, there are buy and sell button, the blue and the red button. Not just you can place the order, you can see what is the best ask price and what is the best bid price.
Yeah.
So because the markets are currently closed, so this number is not changing. But in the real market, in the live market, this number keeps on changing. And now if I want to buy Tata Steel right away, not placing an alert here, I want to buy it right away, you can simply buy. You can buy 100 stocks. You want to place a target here, you want to place a stop loss here, you simply need to click. And whether you want to place an intraday trade, margin trading facility, or positional trading, whatever you want to do, you simply need to buy this order because the market is closed, so the order will be rejected, of course, but you can directly do so. And also, if you are a scalper, for a scalper, it is very important that, I would say the speed is the most important thing for a scalper. So a
Absolutely.
scalper can simply go to this scalping window. So you see, you simply need to just put the quantity here. It will keep on docking here at the bottom right. You simply need to click on buy. You just need to put the quantity and it will, and you have to click on buy. That's it. uh, you do not even need to click or select whether it is an intraday order or not, profit required or not, limit order, stop loss order, market order. It will simply place the market order. When you click on buy, it will automatically place the market order for a scalper. So if you are a, because the markets are closed, so it is not taking my order for now, but then had the market been open, it would have immediately executed the order. So whether you are a positional trader or a swing trader, you can use this window. But if you're a scalper and you want to be very quick with your trades, you simply need to click on this buy and sell, place the quantity, and you are sorted and you are done. So undoubtedly, this feature is very handy for any active trader for whom speed is the most important thing. So execution is a very important thing for a trader. So all these features that we are discussing here or that we have discussed so far are primarily based from the mindset that you need speed, you need faster execution, and you need a lot of convenience.
Yeah.
So ये सारी चीजें एज अ ट्रेडर आई नो कि जब मैंने स्टार्ट किया था तो ये सारी चीजें बहुत ज्यादा ऐसी थी जिसके लिए हमें स्ट्रगल करना पड़ता था, लेकिन आज ये सारी चीजें प्लेटफॉर्म पे बहुत इजीली अवेलेबल।
Absolutely. So, Himanshu, I think like every time you answered all our questions with absolute effectiveness, and that brings us to the end of the session. But thanks for joining us. It was fantastic having you and to address all our Moneyfy users. And a big thank you to all of you watching, and hope you found this session valuable. As we wrap up, remember to keep an eye on this space for more upcoming insightful sessions. We have plenty of sessions lined up for you. Thanks again for joining. Have a wonderful day, Himanshu. Thanks for
Thank you
joining.
so much. Thank you so much, Sonam, and thank you everyone.
Investments in the securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.